VariQuest Design Center software and Engage Every Learner content is the gateway to creating colorful, curriculum-aligned, eye-catching posters and banners for your classrooms and hallways with ease. With access to over 1,000 pre-designed poster and banner templates, your possibilities are endless. To get started from the main menu, simply click on the Perfecta printer that matches the model in your school. From here, you have the ability to search for your poster or banner template by keyword or browsing categories. When you search by keyword, it allows you to narrow your search if you know what you're looking for, making it that much easier to find your desired template. When you browse categories, it allows you to become familiar with all the rich content that's right at your fingertips. And you will find that we've sorted everything in categories and in subcategories, laid everything out in alphabetical order on the left column of your screen. As you become familiar with the various categories, you will find that we have the four main subjects represented. We also have a variety of health and safety poster and banner templates that are going to be ideal for your communication and your directional signage within your building. Under Teacher Tools, we have a variety of basic layouts. So if you're not finding the pre-designed template that meets your particular application, choose a basic layout and customize it how you wish. Under Whole School, we have an assortment of certificate templates. These are ideal, of course, for printing your personalized award certificates right from your Perfecta. We do have a separate video on how to print a certificate to your Perfecta as a part of this video series that I invite you to watch on your own time. Below, we have a number of college and career readiness poster and banner templates, ideal for your business and marketing classes, your CTE programs, etc. Under social and emotional learning, you will find a whole host of templates that are great for those morning check-ins, your calming corners, etc. So I do invite you to peruse the software on your own time and really become familiar with all the great content that's right at your fingertips. When you find the category that you want, simply click on it, then click on your subcategory, and when you find your desired template that you want to print, click on it and click OK. It then advances you to the edit screen. Here is where you have some simple but very effective editing capabilities. Now you will find on this particular template there are a number of text boxes, there are graphics that can be changed, and there's even an empty graphic box where I can insert a new graphic. So depending on how much you want to edit or modify, you've got lots of possibilities. And over on the right are all of your editing capabilities. So I invite you to become familiar with how easy it is to make modifications to your templates if you desire. But I'm going to highlight a few in this video. First of all, under the Design tab, you have the ability to delete an object. You always click on what it is that you want to take action with first, and then you select what you want to do. So if I want to delete this header, I've selected it, I select delete object, and it deletes it out of there. I also love this copy and paste feature. Down below, I have an apple that I want to recreate or have a second one of. So to make it easy, I can simply click on it and then copy and paste, and I've got my second apple. I can then drag it to where I want it to go on my template with either my finger or my mouse. Now I'm going to advance to the Graphics tab because I want to resize this graphic to fit better in the upper right corner. You will see under Graphics, you have the plus and minus symbol that allows you to resize your graphics to the right size. So I've done that, and now I want to add a graphic to this empty graphic box. I click on it, I then click Graphics, and it takes me to this part of the software where you will find there are over 7,000 full color graphics to choose from. When you're searching for a graphic, it's just like how the templates are laid out. You can search by keyword or browse categories. When you browse categories, you'll find that all of our graphics, again, are sorted in categories and in subcategories, also in alphabetical order. So I'm going to click on the category of books. I see a variety of options that I can choose from. When you find the desired graphic, just click on it and it positions it right on your template. You can even bring in your own graphics, which is ideal for your recognition posters and banners, your fundraising posters, etc. To bring in your own graphic, you just simply click on graphics, and this time you click find my own graphic. What we recommend here is that you save your graphic on a thumb drive. Pop that into the available USB port on your design center, and under the drives column, you're going to choose the drive that your graphic is found on. You're going to choose the folder it's in. Over here on the right, you get a nice graphic preview, and when you click OK, it saves your graphic right on your template. So whether it's a digital photograph or another graphic that you have found elsewhere, you have the ability to upload that and embellish your poster with your own personal graphics. You will also find that there are simple shapes that you can insert as well. So let's say I want to recognize a star reader. I can just simply click on the star button and it inserts a star shape. I can then resize it and reposition it where I want it to go on my template. So those are some of the capabilities under the Graphics tab. Now, if I click on the Text tab, you will find that you can enter new text and you can also modify, in most cases, existing text. So when I click New Text, I can go to the touchscreen keyboard and type what I want it to say. You will find on the touchscreen keyboard, you have a Spanish letters keyboard as well, or key that you can click on. It takes you to the Spanish letters keyboard, so you can toggle between the Spanish letters keyboard and the standard keyboard and type everything in Spanish. When you do insert new text, it positions it right in the center of your template. And the first thing I want to do is resize my text. So I can easily do that simply by clicking on the up and down arrow symbols or typing in my desired text size. Now I'm going to grab a hold of it with my mouse, and you could do this also with your finger if you're using the Design Center because of its touchscreen technology, but I've relocated the word read onto my template. Now, again, if I want to modify some of the existing text, I can just click on these various text boxes, click Edit Text, and make my changes. You will also find we have a whole font library that you can peruse, and you can select whatever font style you choose or want. As I go through this, I can find my preferred font style, and you can see that it changes the style of letters. You have some other simple editing capabilities down below as well. I'm going to advance now to the Colors tab, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to add some pops of color so that this poster really is eye-catching when it's hanging on your wall. So you can see when I click on the Colors tab, it brings up a color palette. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make this header pop a little bit. So I'm clicking on the word read, and I'm choosing a different color on my color palette, and it changes it. I also want to make my star that I inserted pop a little bit more. So again, I'm clicking on it and I'm choosing a color that pops a little better. So that's how easy it is to recolor things on your template or add color to your template. You can also customize your colors as well. This is ideal for representing your school brand because you can achieve your own school colors. Just simply enter in the RGB value or the hex number, and again, you can achieve your own school colors on whatever posters and banners that you're designing. If I advance now to the backgrounds or the background tab, you will find that depending on the template, you can add color to the background, or you can recolor or add a different color to the border of certain templates. So you can see that solid fill is already selected. If I choose a different color in this palette, you'll find that it just simply changes the border in this particular case, but it does change the color. I can add horizontal gradient if I choose, or vertical gradient, as you can see. Keep in mind too, those basic layouts that I showed you earlier, you always have the option of choosing just a basic text box or a graphic box. From the edit screen, you can delete that object. So essentially you're starting with a blank slate and you can customize your template how you wish. You will also find under the graphics tab, as you're perusing the various categories, we have a backgrounds category. We have got a lot of really colorful, eye-catching backgrounds that you can choose for your blank blank slate, you can then stretch it to the size of your template and build upon it with whatever text and whatever graphics. So the choice is yours. You can make simple modifications or no modifications at all, or you can go a little bit more elaborate and really customize and tailor your templates on your own. When you are done making your various edits, you simply click the next button in the lower right corner, and now you have the option to save your template if you want to recall it at a later date. If you don't want to, you just simply, from the message box that appears, you just click no, and it advances you right to the print preview screen. In this case, though, I do want to save mine, so I just clicked yes, and I'm going to save my template under a particular file name. When I click OK, it confirms that it's been saved, and now it advances me to the print preview screen. Here is where you have some different size options that you can print in. You will find your output size is listed down below, and you have your sizing options over on the right. So it defaults to standard, which is going to give you a standard poster size, but you can also print a medium size poster. You can also print 13 by 19 mini size posters or 8.5 by 11 student copies and or fundraising flyers. So you've got some sizing options here. You also have the ability to change your print quality if you desire. You've got fast, normal, and best. We recommend that you keep it where it's set, which is normal, and it's going to give you a great colorful poster or banner every time. But if you want to adjust, you can. Down below, you have your up and down arrow symbols so you can adjust your quantity. When you're ready to print, just click print. It sends it right to your Perfecta. You get a message box that appears saying that it's preparing to print. It flashes on your screen for just a couple seconds, then it goes away. When that box goes away, you're able to click on the Start Over button and start designing your next poster or banner. So you're able to build a whole print queue and print one poster right after another, and it shares in between each one. So that's a really nice time saver as well. I also wanted to point out in this video, under My Files, when you have saved a file, this is where they land. So they're all shown in this open window here. The file name that you save it under is how it's listed in alphabetical order, so it makes it easy to find your saved template. And this is how you're going to recall a template at a later date and print it again without having to recreate it. So you just simply click on the template, click Edit, and follow the prompts to print it out. You also will find you have your export and import buttons right here as well. This is ideal when you are using the VariQuest software on your own computer in a remote location. You can bring up the templates, you can make modifications, and when you save that template, you then can export that by following the prompts onto a thumb drive. And then you can take that thumb drive during your prep time, easily pop that into your USB port on the Design Center, and then go back into My Files, click Import, and import that save file into the software where you then can print to poster size. So that's a really nice time-saving technique. It's a great way to maximize your investment. So I did want to point that out as well. You also have the ability to print a PDF file. So if you've designed something in a different software program, if you can save it as a PDF, you can print it to poster size. We do have another video in our Perfecta video series that walks you through that step-by-step process. It's really easy to upload your PDF, simply advance to the print preview screen and print it out. So do watch that short video for step-by-step instructions on how to do that. I also want to point out under Workroom Assistant, if you haven't already done this, I've got a few time-saving techniques for you. Under Setup, you have the ability to put in your school information. Here, from this area of the software, when you enter your school name and upload your school mascot, it puts it on all the poster and banner templates that require that information, so it's tailoring your templates specific to your school. It's very easy to just follow the prompts and do that, and I encourage you to take the time to set it up that way for ease of use. Another time-saving technique is when you are printing certificates, we have a name list button. When you click on name lists, you're able to Create a brand new list of names and or import a list from an existing Excel document. This is a list of names of, let's say, all the recipients that are going to receive that award. All your saved lists appear here, your preview of names appear on the right, and when you are in your desired template, just bring in this name list and it'll put an individual name on an individual certificate and print them consecutively. So again, a nice time-saving technique. I do also want to point out under the Workroom Assistant tab that you have user documentation right at your fingertips. Just simply choose the Perfecta model that matches the model in your school, and you then have access to user guides, quick start guides, short videos, training videos, etc. So that is all readily available within the software right at your fingertips. So that concludes this video tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.